We are ready. We're in the zone. Let's get our science on.
If you are invited to have a debate against Christopher Hitchens, decline.
So Earth, without any help from us, with basic ingredients found throughout the universe, managed to create life, simple though it was. So, and Earth, one of, 8 planets, get over it. One of, sorry.
Or maybe even the question that used to be important, Kepler would have asked, why are there 5 planets? And he thought they had something to do with platonic solids. And of course now we know that there are 9 planets, and there are 9 planets. Pluto is a planet. Don't believe it, whatever one it says. My daughter studied Pluto in grade 4, and she's certainly not going to go back, I promise.
So I didn't know that myself. I mean, what measure of importance that would have been, because just to clarify, the moon's size relative to Earth is largest of all the planets.
The planet Pluto also has a large moon. Yay for Pluto!
The dirty ice ball in the outer solar system has a large moon, yeah.
Not only are there other galaxies, there may be as many as 100 billion of them. Then there was a moment when the Hubble flow was discovered, when it was found that the galaxies are all running away from us, the more distant galaxies running away the faster, as if we had committed some dreadful cosmic social blunder.
And you wake up and you are told one of 2 things has happened when you were sleeping. One is nothing happened, the train is left alone. Other is that while you were sleeping, it was given a velocity of 100 miles per hour. Can you tell which is happening? Can you tell if the train is moving or not? Now you cannot say, I know the train is not moving because it says Amtrak up there.
One of the biggest misunderstandings of nature science is that scientific revolutions do away with what was before them. That's precisely not how scientific revolutions work. They always keep what worked before them. Einstein may have overturned Newton in a sense, but Newton's laws of gravity still describe the motion of a baseball, and a baseball hit by a bat by the Arizona Cardinals, if it's a million years from now, the next time they're in the World Series, will still be described by Newton.
There was a video with this woman, Wendy Wright, and I found it very interesting to watch because I saw you making all the good arguments. But a good argument will never make headway if the participants don't agree to certain basic rules of engagement.
Yeah.
And at some point, I was wondering if it was fighting a just losing battle. And so did you find that satisfying, that conversation with her?
Of course not, no. But in a way, she was purporting to be playing by the same rules, because what she kept saying was, show me the evidence, show me the evidence.
Right.
And
I've noticed there's a certain niche group of people who follow your work in order to spread your ideas to the general public of looking at things logically. How do you inspire those who are ignorant?
Well, we covered that a bit with Wendy Wright, didn't we?
Yeah.
If you let the clock run on the satellite for 1 day without compensating it, the clock would be in error by 38 microseconds or so, which would be about 11-kilometer ranging error after...
11 kilometers?
Of one range measurement, and your position would be off by something commensurate with that.
Yeah. I can't even continue.
Hey, Neil, can I translate the previous discussion into English?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. So you're saying military who had been served by a robot, the robot blows up because it found the mine, and
they want it back.
Then they take the pieces and they go to the robot doctor and say,
Yep.
can you fix him, Doc?
Yep, yep.
And these are big burly Marines.
You can have another one. They say, no, I want this one because its name was Scooby-Doo and it saved 11 guys on one mission, right?
How could studying Greenland possibly inform the rest of this conversation about Earth?
Well, Greenland have preserved the oldest part of Earth. So we have rocks in Greenland have experienced 3.8 billion years, 3,800 million years of Earth history. And that actually is almost 1/3 of the existence of the entire universe is recorded in these rocks.
Wait, so why are your Greenland rocks older than somebody else's rocks?
Well, because we found them there. There's no logical explanation. It's just the way it happens to be.
Just as bees need to see the color of flowers, but they're not designed to do it. If they couldn't see them, they couldn't get the nectar and reproduce. So what we're seeing here is a version of cosmic natural selection. We would be quite surprised to find ourselves living in a universe in which we couldn't live. In fact, that might be evidence for God. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we can add something to that, which is that there's an attitude in the culture that says that everybody's entitled to their opinion, and you've got to respect their opinion. No, you damn well haven't got to respect their opinion.
That's a great segue because there's an opinion of Neil's that I don't like. And really?
That's all, folks.
La rivedere.